But anyways, to bring it all back together,
She-Hulk is dope. She-Hulk is dope, nigga.
Yeah.
She-Hulk,
to go back,
yeah.
all you Andrew Tate, fucking Dana White motherfuckers
She-Hulk
out there.
is lit.
She-Hulk is dope.
She-Hulk
and I hate
is
that
lit.
you guys don't like it just because she's a woman.
Yeah.
Stop
You know
hating
what I'm
women, bro.
saying?
It's not your. It's not She-Hulk's fault that you can't get pussy. All right. Just man up, get your shit together. You want. If they don't like you because you don't have enough money, make more money. You know, do the shit, bro. Like, but you don't have to be bitter about it, and you don't have to mistreat women because you're like, oh, you know, I really like this girl in middle school, and she didn't like me because I didn't have a nice car, and now I got a nice car, so I got to be rude to all these women that want me just because I have a nice car, and be like, oh, you're a gold digger. Like, bitch, like it's okay. Like you are allowed to.
Listen, all the
teach these men and women
all
are a
the
lesson,
Andrew
bro.
Tate puppies, the fresh and
Tater
fit
tots.
puppies.
We call them tater tots.
I don't know what they're
Puppies,
called.
yeah, no,
the
fresh and fit
academics
puppies,
bro. There is a woman out there who's gonna love you for everything that you do, bro.
And who
you ain't gotta be an Andrew Tate dude. You know what I'm saying? You could be who you are. She's gonna love you, bro. There's a billion women, people in this world, and there's a woman out there for you. You ain't gotta be mad at you ain't gotta be mad at Megan Thee Stallion because she's who she is, bro. There's a woman for you, bro. So all the Andrew Tate puppies, all the fresh and fit little dudes, all the, you know what I'm saying? Don't listen to them, bro. You can do it on your own. You don't need them. You don't need them, bro. Be you and just respect women, bro.
Yeah.
I don't get it, bro. Respect these women, bro.
Respect
women birthed you in this world, bro. Respect them, dog.
Yep. If that's not the best message we've ever put out on this podcast, I don't know what it
We
is.
out here chasing dreams, trying to catch them like receivers. Heavy on the grind, trying to turn you to believers. Yeah, we see you hating from the beats. Coming with the gas, hot and ready, lose.
Testicles 1 2, testicles 1 2. Tofu is acting like a fool, and okay, he's really on his shit right now.
Turned up.
Okay, wow. Anyways, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, another episode of Above the Multi-verse.
The Multi-verse.
By now, you know who we is, who we ain't. I am Adrian Blest.
I'm Avery Harden.
And Tofu, you might see him just running around in the background because he's acting like a fucking maniac right now.
Yeah, he's wild.
Yeah.
He's a wild boy.
So, Avery first off, okay. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year.
You feel me? 2023.
2022 was great. We started this podcast and had some fun, and now we're ready to jump into a whole new year.
Yeah,
and get the shit going. Stay consistent and just make some more content, guys.
Let's
hopefully we can entertain you guys some, do some cool shit.
Yeah, we're gonna turn up this year. There's a lot of movies coming out this year, so be prepared. You remember that song? What movie was that? Be prepared. It's a. I think it's like Moses.
What?
Moses and King of Dreams or something like that.
Moses.
Joseph and King of Dreams.
Have you ever seen Prince of Egypt?
Oh no, it's Prince of Egypt.
Have you Prince of Egypt?
Yes, it's Prince of Egypt. Be prepared. I think that's that's Lion King.
I don't know. You're confusing all these movies, bro.
Be prepared. Anyways, be prepared because we got a lot of movies coming out this year. So we got a lot of talking points.
Yeah, this is gonna be a big year. We finished off the last year with some great Marvel stuff, but nothing too crazy. But we set the foundation. This dude, if this dude knocks over the camera or the lights or some shit, I'm gonna fuck him up.
I know he's wild right now.
Yeah, he's on some shit.
For anybody that can't see, Dree has a real live panther in here.
Yeah, his name is T'Challa. We call him T'Challa on occasions. Right now, he's a real Killmonger right now.
He's running around like a freaking maniac.
Eric Killmonger. Yeah, when he gets hyper, he's on his shit. He just is running around like a.
Hey, you ever seen that? You ever seen that meme? It says I don't trust black people that own cats. Hey, and I'll be real with you. I've never met a black person who owns a cat. Like, I haven't met a black person that owns a cat.
One of my best friends, Darius from back home, he has like 2 cats, but he has an all black cat, and his name is Kanye.
Hey,
shout out Darius if you watch this.
I genuinely believe black people who own cats might be serial killers. Might be. They gotta be.
I think if Darius,
they gotta be psychos.
If he wanted to, he could kill someone.
Yeah, they gotta be psychos or serial killers. But any other ethnicities, any other race is fine. But I think black people who own cats, something's up.
And if
something's up, something is up, bro.
I was gonna say something. We might have to bleep this out, but I was gonna say.
Oh no!
We're gonna finish that. It doesn't make it okay. I still think I might get canceled.
Oh my god! Yeah. Yo, this dude's practicing his stand up, and
No,
I don't know. I don't know if he's a lot of.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're still in the development phase of a lot of all these jokes. You know what I mean?
Anyways, man. Let's get to it, man.
So this Marvel stuff, bro. That's man. So right before we, yeah, as you can see, Tofu's acting crazy. So right before we got started, you were showing me this TikTok about.
Yeah. So
tell me what you were showing.
I mean, I don't know anything about it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't even know who the Beyonder is.
I'm gonna tell you.
So the TikTok basically said the synopsis is he doesn't think the guy that was releasing this information. He doesn't think that Kang is the big bad. He thinks this guy named Beyonder is, but he also thinks this is a variant of Kang. And I don't know who the Beyonder is, but that would be dope. But even then, like they specified in Loki, at the end of Loki, that Kang was the one.
Yeah.
But I guess if it's a variant, then it still is Kang.
Yeah, true.
So they could go any type of way with it.
I think honestly, okay, so that whole thing, it sounds cool, but I feel like the Beyonder is.
Who is that?
So the Beyonder are like these like super powerful beings that are like beyond the fucking universe, that are like insanely powerful, and
like more powerful than the Celestials.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, like they like go around like they kill Celestials, so it's like easily.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang.
So like that you have to read like there's a comic book run, it's like the Avengers and New Avengers. And those ones are like that's about the incursions, and that's all about so it kind of might have to do with it. But I don't know. I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I think that's like a big. Honestly, it would be fucking cool if they were able to incorporate it. I mean, they were able to incorporate it in the comics and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it took like Thor and like not Hercules, but the like I think the Century. I don't know if it was the Century or something, but the dude who's basically like Superman and in Marvel Comics, and like they went and like tried to fight the Beyonders, and they just got fucked up too. And they're like the two strongest.
You know what's crazy? So we went to so before like I got really into Marvel like MCU stuff around Infinity War. I obviously seen like Iron Man and all that, but I wasn't like deep diving. But when I got to Infinity War, I was like really interested. So seeing how Marvel is and coming to Eternals and seeing there's a bigger thing than like than Thor, than Thor and Hercules, which is Celestials, and then seeing Kang. You know what I mean? Because I don't read the comics. I don't know anything about anything. I'm just an MCU guy. So seeing all of this and then seeing Kang, and then that guy says something about the Beyonders, and you're like, oh, they're beat the Celestials. Like, yo, how big do they really get? Like, it sounds like it goes up and up and up. Like,
there's levels to this
like
shit,
it's
bro.
crazy. Like,
I mean, you have to keep like I think. If you want to cut like through the fourth wall and not just talk about like story wise, like the creators of like Marvel have been doing this for like what 70 years, 80 years, something like that, and like think you just got kind of have to keep thinking bigger. Like, okay, we did this big villain, what's bigger than that? And then it's like, oh, this villain could kill that villain. And then it's like, oh, well this villain's scarier than that villain. Like you just keep building up these villains until like you have these crazy ass ones.
Yeah.
But
are the Beyonders on the Watcher level?
Yeah, pretty much. Like I think they're actually stronger. They're stronger than the Watcher too.
Jeez.
They're like insane. Like they're like basically what happens is like
low key the Watcher ain't tight though.
He just stands back and watches. He did take on Ultron in What If, like he was fighting him.
He fought him?
Yeah.
I thought he was scared of him because he was like trying to get somebody to help him.
Did he fight him? He kind of like.
I think he's
Well, so here's a little thing. So I've actually been, because I'm repping myself up, because there hasn't been much Marvel news. There's been a little bit, but nothing too crazy. Because of that, I'm like trying to prepare myself for when Ant-Man comes out.
Yeah.
So I've been rewatching all these. I'm starting at Phase 4. I'm just rewatching it all. So far I rewatched WandaVision, which I just learned today actually that WandaVision obviously is like television, right? And then it's like Wanda and Vision, but the Vision that we know and see in Wanda is actually a vision created by Wanda. So he's like a WandaVision.
Yeah, he's
not like a real, you know what I mean? He's not a real thing. He was created by her.
Yeah.
So
Kevin Feige got bars.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. That's a triple
like
entendre.
Nah,
that's a Jay-Z.
that's like even more.
Yeah.
That was like a, I don't even know. That was
quadruple, five tuplet fucking.
Five tuplet, yeah. Like he went crazy in that. Like, yeah.
Yeah, so that's just crazy.
But I didn't know that one.
Yeah.
I didn't know that one. Wanda.
Because I didn't think about it. But I mean, like, so like the whole thing, like now that I'm it's if you haven't like if you've watched all of Phase 4, I think probably the same way that we did, like where you kind of just like go through it and you're like excited for the next thing. You watch it once and you're like, all right, this is cool. Like what's next? Go back and watch it again, because stuff that I didn't think was that cool, like now that I have full context of everything, I'm like, damn, that shit was tight.
Yeah.
Like everything. So WandaVision. And the whole thing with the white vision and stuff, like that's just crazy. Like,
that's something I gotta go back and watch.
Yeah, you gotta watch it, because like basically like, you know, Wanda found out that they were trying to turn back on Vision, like his body. They had his body and they're trying to recreate him, bring him back online, and they couldn't do it. And then this Wanda found out, she freaked out. She went to, you know, Westview or whatever, and she made that hex and made the whole township, made Vision. But the actual body part of Vision still exists out there, and that's what that white Vision is. They recreated him, brought him back to life, and they use her magic to bring him online and his program was to destroy Wanda and end the hex and stuff. But then he's fighting Vision, like the other Vision, and like he like unlocks his brain and he finds out like that he. Like neither one of them. They actually do this really cool. Like the first time I watched it, I saw it and I got it, but I didn't get it. But like rewatching it again, I'm like, it's such a cool thing. They're talking about like this boat, and like it's like a theory that like basically Theseus's boat or something like that. If you take it apart and rebuild it, is it still Theseus? Like if it's destroyed and then you rebuild it, is it still Theseus's boat? Like it's not the same boat because it has a new painted coat, so it's not the same boat. And if you have the parts, like it's the boat, but it's not the boat, you know? So like it exists as it is the boat, but it's not the boat.
I see.
Does that
what
make
you're
sense?
saying, but like if you broke your TV and you use different parts, it's still Adrian's.
But is it
TV.
the original TV? Is it the essence of it has the same parts of the TV, but is it the same TV?
Yeah,
it's
because
not.
you're. Oh, I see what you're saying.
So like that's what they're saying with like Vision, right? Like he is both Vision and not Vision, because he is a new thing. A new creation.
That's funny.
But he is from the essence of Vision.
So like, is it?
Yeah.
Is
so
it?
like,
It could be and it can't be, like, because it has the idea of it, but like.
Yeah, and he has the memories of Vision now. Like he has everything. So like he unlocks the memories of everything. He like learns it, and I think, and then what's crazy is like he like unlocks him, then he just like leaves, right? He just takes off, and it's like, okay, peace. We haven't seen him since.
Refresh my memory. Vision was Jarvis, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
He was Jarvis and Ultron, so he's pretty much like the son of like Jarvis, Ultron. Like he is Jarvis, like programming, but he has like Ultron's body parts and like kind of like mind. Like he's like the next level of Ultron, but then he also has like Tony Stark, and then he also has like Bruce Banner. Yeah. Like all put in together to make him, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah,
and he was made during Ultron.
During Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron.
Yeah. Okay. So that whole shit is kind of crazy too.
Fell in
so
love
like
with the machine.
Yeah, I know. Her ass. He's programmed to get girls, bro. He's the real Andrew Tate.
I mean, bro, Iron Man, like Tony Stark, man. If Tony Stark's your dad, basically, bro, you get chicks, dog. Like, come on, dog. You
bro,
know
I get chicks and Tony Stark ain't my dad, bro.
So wait, so let's see, man. Let's see, cause
that whole thing with Vision is crazy.
I'm just curious as to what's happening right now, bro. Like, we need to. I am so anxious about what's to come, because like you said, we were just watching Loki. We didn't finish, like, you didn't finish it, but like I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, dang, dude, like what's going on in the TVA is crazy. And it's like, okay, when we get to the end, like I already know what's gonna happen at the end. So now I'm thinking about the end, which Sylvie kills Kang, and then it's like, okay, wait, how? Like, when did this happen? First of all, and then how do we go to Ant-Man and the Wasp? Like, that's a totally different Kang. Yeah. Like, what are we doing right now in the MCU? Like, what's going on? Yeah. That's my thought process is like
that's why I think it pays to rewatch everything, because as I'm rewatching, like, so I watch, like I said, WandaVision, that was tight. Obviously, we saw what happened with Wanda and like Doctor Strange, and you know, obviously we don't know what's up with Vision. I think that's like the biggest open-ended question from that. And then now I restarted watching Loki. I also watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but I'll talk about that after this. But since we're on Loki, even rewatching Loki right now, like I just started it today from the beginning. I'm only like, I think I'm almost like halfway through the season, because like you said, the episodes are really short, you know, like, so you can actually run through a season pretty quick. Yeah.
Probably like
watching a movie, like watching a movie, you know. Yeah.
Nah, not that.
Because I mean, like,
I think WandaVision, but like Loki is like
Loki's
30,
pretty long,
30 minutes, I think.
So I'm watching, like, basically rewatching it, the one thing that I'm like thinking, because now that I know, I guess the first time I watched it, I'm like trying to figure out what's going on. Now when you watch it again, you know that it was all set up by King. Like you look at it different because you're like, damn, like everything that they do, like the powers that they have, like in the very opening scene when she hits Loki with the stick and like he's like going like in slow motion, but it's really like he's moving in slow motion. Like she's like, you're moving at 1/10 the speed right now, but you're feeling all that pain in real time, right? And it's like, damn, that's like King's throwaway fucking technology. He's like, oh, let me start this bureaucrat thing, like, and like to run shit. You guys can have some of my technology, but like he's not giving them his best shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's giving them like the stuff that you know, the stuff that he's able to just kind of like use, whatever. So these little like sticks that they have to like break people's time and do all this crazy shit, or like they put a collar on him and then like he reverses them. Like every time like Loki tries to act out, he just reverses them back to the same spot that he was at. And I'm like, damn, bro, like that's some crazy technology. The stuff, the ability that he has to work over time. And you're thinking, at first I was just like, oh, the TVA is crazy, but then now watching it again, I'm like, damn, this is all Kang's fucking technology. This is all Kang's stuff. Like even when they're walking in the TVA and you're seeing it, I'm like, damn, Kang set all this up, bro. That's a crazy ass city.
No, I think it's insane because like we're just watching it right now, and it's because Sylvie, they just had the episode where Sylvie gets taken, and it's like, dang, like Kang just took this girl that was gonna kill him. Like he knew, he had to know. Like there's no like I don't know. They probably explained it. I gotta watch. Like I said, I gotta watch it again. He's watching it right now, but I gotta watch it again. But that's like, if you think about that episode that just happened, it's like he took her, and then now knowing that that's Kang running the ship, it's like he took her because he knew that she was gonna kill him, because he knew that was gonna happen. Yeah. Like, right? Like, he knew at the end when she actually killed him, he knew it was happening. Yeah. So he had to know, when I take this girl, I'm gonna make her this type of Loki, and she's gonna be the one to kill me. She's gonna figure out a way to get to me. Yeah. Like they just quote unquote defeated the timekeepers. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like he knew that she was hungry to see who took her. So like now she's going ham trying to find him. Exactly. Or not him, but trying to find who's the
like who's behind the TV.
Yeah, kind of, exactly. So like it's like, dang, dude, like what kind of something's wrong with this dude, bro? Because it's like, bro, like you literally took this girl as a kid. It was like, yo, she's gonna kill me,
dude. Like, yeah, he's
like, you could have let her live her life.
Yeah, he's a maniac.
He literally could let her live her life. Like, bro, that's crazy in itself. Like, these are questions that I have. Like, bro, like why did he let her live her life, and then she probably wouldn't have killed him? He wanted her to kill him. Yeah. Like, what is that? Because like, what's going on?
Maybe he did everything right. He had like, because what it seems like is the timeline was wild. There's all these kings, right? He ended up winning the war, pruned all the stuff, and he made his perfect timeline. And it's just a circle of time where everything just repeats exactly how it's supposed to happen, right? Because he anytime something happened that he didn't want to happen, he would just prune that timeline and keep things a certain way until over time, eventually he got it to where it's exactly where he wanted it to be. This cycle of just this sacred, perfect timeline, right? But he let her kind of like I think he forced her hand, like almost like maybe he like did it, got tired of it, he lived his whole life, he did everything he could possibly do, and he's like, all right, I'm at the end of time, like let's just start this shit over again and see what happens, you know, see if I'm just gonna end up coming back anyways, as a new version of myself and still take over and still be the guy. It's all gonna repeat. So even if he like, it's kind of a weird thing because he pruned everything to make it repeat in a certain way, but then him breaking everything is only gonna repeat in a bigger way, right? It's just gonna break apart, all go back to Kang taking over again, and then repeat back to the same cycle. But unless the Avengers have to stop him, and something's gonna happen, right?
Yeah, man, it's crazy because I always have these questions. I had the questions when Thanos did his thing. I was like, bro, why? And then I think somebody told me that it was a goddess of something of death. Like,
goddess of death. He was like trying to impress her.
Yeah, like, bro, like in the comic books. What is all this? What does all this mean?
He's trying to get some pussy.
Yeah,
bro.
Exactly. Like, what does all this mean?
Thanos don't get no regular pussy, bro. He gets that death.
Galactic.
He's like, you get that death. What? You mean I'm a die when I hit this? No, you hit this. You ain't gotta hear shit for a week. I got shit to do tomorrow.
Man. No. I think it's crazy. I'm excited, dude. We got a month. We're a month out now.
Yeah, a month out. So like that's what I'm saying. Like rewatch all this stuff because it's all adding up, and like seeing all the like Loki again. I think it's cool to be able to be like, damn, like this is pretty crazy to see what he's doing, and like just all the I mean, it's wild, bro. It's fucking wild.
Yeah, I don't know where the story's gonna go though, because it's crazy. Loki 2 hasn't been announced.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Season 2.
The date hasn't been announced.
Oh, it hasn't been announced yet, but it's coming out this year, I think.
Yeah, but so like what we have,
and they've already started filming and everything. They already have
to look forward to.
Yeah.
Right now is Ant-Man coming out February, and then right after that is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
So I'm scared. I'm not gonna cap. I'm a little nervous that we're gonna get a part of this Loki story, not the Loki story, but like a part of the Kang. Like, I feel like we're gonna get like answers to what happened in Loki a little bit.
Yeah.
In Ant-Man.
Hopefully.
And then I feel like, boom,
they're probably
Ant-Man's done.
Yeah, they're probably gonna like talk about it, but not. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be Ant-Man's done, but like it's just gonna be its own story. And then we're gonna go to Guardians of the Galaxy, and it has nothing to do with what happened in Loki. So I feel like we still not gonna be
figuring out what's going on.
Like, cause it's like,
stuff,
bro, what happened?
But like we talked about before, like James Gunn is a big world builder when it comes to this stuff. So he might have something that's gonna like connect. Even like I saw theories talking about the White Vision, right? This new Vision that like left. Like, what would he do if he left? Probably like. He realized that he doesn't know everything, so he's like he's probably just going to be on a search for knowledge, start going across the universe, doing whatever he does to figure out more and more and more about like what his purpose is and what the world is and everything that like and the other thing that is going to be like Vision is Adam Warlock, which is going to be in Guardians 3, right? Guardians 3.
Oh yeah.
The sovereign, the sovereign people, they create like that perfect being, right? Which is what Vision technically is, right? So Vision meets Adam Warlock, and we get some answers about where he's been and what he's doing and stuff. Hopefully, that'd be a sick ass cameo. I think that'd be sick.
Damn.
To have White Vision connect.
Who
like,
said that?
He's in space. New Rockstar, shout out MT. And,
yeah. Damn, that'd be crazy though.
Yeah. And
that'd be dope.
They both have like gems in their head. They're both like robots that are born like yesterday. You know what I mean? Like that are like.
I'll be high because that's
perfect beings.
That's what I like in the MCU. Like, I know everybody is comic book and they want the comics. Like what are they called? The fan. What's it called? Fan favor or something? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Like when the fan service.
Yeah. Like the comic book has a fan service. The fan service for me is to keep the MCU like like together. Like, you know what I mean? So that's why the standalone Thors piss me off. Like, cause it's like, all right,
it's all gonna connect eventually, though.
I get it. It's like I get it, but it's like, bro, nah, y'all started this. Like, keep doing it now.
You have to connect things.
Yeah,
you
can't just do standalones no more. Like, me personally, I know a lot of people don't think like me, but me personally, I'm like, dude,
it's like if you're playing Connect the Dots and you're starting to connect all these things, and then you're getting them, like, let's say it's telling you where to draw the line, and then it's like, connect these two dots over here, and it's like, those dots are over there. Like, I'm trying to figure out what's all over here. Like, don't connect these two dots here. Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Because
but eventually it's all gonna connect. Because
even Eternals.
Yeah.
Like, they threw us a fat, even though it wasn't the best movie, they threw us a fat curveball. Hey, Celestials are in here and Eternals are crazy, but like, you know what? We're gonna mess it up. Put the Celestial in the thing, and then we're not gonna talk about it again.
No,
that was 2 years ago.
Yeah,
that was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on with the Eternals, bro? Like, like I said, they're not my favorite heroes, but it's like, you just dropped that on us, and you don't tell us nothing else.
To go back to another thing they were saying too about White Vision, maybe he goes to meet up with the Eternals, because the Eternals are also like not human, right? They're created by like Celestials, so they're like almost like android humanoid people too with powers, right? So like Vision might meet up with them too, and like something like he's out in space, like meeting up with them.
Imagine Vision gets with one of those girls, and then Wanda's like, "Man, what the?"
And Wanda comes back to life.
Wanda's
I think it's like a war between the Eternals and over Vision.
She does a little thing when she, you know what I mean? Her little.
Damn, actually, that'd be sick. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, shit.
And then Vision got to fight the other dude.
Vision's like moving on with his life. He thinks his ex is gone, and then like he's like moving on with his life, and right when he finally settles down with like an Eternal, like Wanda comes back. second he's like, oh shit, man, I done fucked up.
Exactly. But this Vision doesn't know. Like, if this Vision he has a past. He's like, I wasn't with you. That was the other nigga.
Yeah, but it's technically his body. It's still him, right?
Then she's like, that's.
Do you think Vision could just make his dick look like whatever
probably,
he wants?
bro. Like, Wanda probably did it.
Yeah,
Wanda
she's
probably
some
was like,
shit.
all right, you gonna have this. You gonna have this.
Shit, actually, let's add another one right here on top.
And you gotta vibrate.
Yeah,
and like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, he can definitely vibrate, bro.
But yeah, man, I'm excited, dude. I can't wait, bro.
Yeah, so there's all that, but then so like that, it's crazy because like I said, rewatching stuff, right? WandaVision, you start thinking about, damn, where do all these things lead to? What's going on? Like, what's up with this White Vision? Like, where could he be at? Where could he possibly show up at? And then you start thinking, and then I watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Now, I know you hated on Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but let me tell you something, bro.
Yeah.
That show's good as shit. And now that I know what's kind of going on and everything, it's way cool to see how everything worked out, because it's really, really setting up like this whole Thunderbolts and like everything that's going on in like this governmental phase, right? Because that's where they first introduced Allegra de Valentina Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. I got that right. I think that's good.
That's a long name.
Yeah, I know.
Who is that?
Her real name technically is Contessa Valentina Allegra de Fontaine.
Who is that?
She's the chick from Seinfeld, the Julia Louis-Dreyfus. She's the one that has like the purple hair that recruited U.S. Agent Walker.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's cool to rewatch that whole thing.
That you know her name.
Because one of the coolest things about Marvel, and I've actually talked about this twice this week. I told Kat this whole thing, and I told Ant this whole thing. But the cool thing about Falcon and the Winter Soldier is the whole search for the super serum, super soldier serum, right? Everything and not everything, but a lot of stuff in Marvel all goes back to that super soldier serum, right? Like they created Captain America, and they've been trying to recreate that ever since. That's what Hulk was trying to do. That's what that's how like Wolverine, like Weapon X and all that stuff, they're trying to recreate like these super soldier serums and create all these different things, and that's how they make all these different like superheroes and shit. Well, the cool thing about Captain America or whatever, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, is they basically, in Captain America Civil War, you find out that after Steve had died, they had captured Bucky. They did the Winter Soldier program. They like made like a different version of the super serum and did it to those guys, right? They ended up stopping them. That was like in Civil War and stuff. Then come to find out, in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, this really cool part, which I kind of forgot about, but there's a part where they're trying to figure out, because there's the Flag Smashers, right? They have super soldier serum.
Yeah.
And they're trying to figure out how that happened. Well, there's this scientist that they end up finding, and the whole thing about him is that he had found he was recruited by the Nazis to he was recruited by like Hydra to work on the super soldier serum based off what they had, and he got close, but then the CIA took him in and had him work on it, but then the blip happened, so he was gone for 5 years. So that's why nothing popped up in those 5 years. But then when he came back, he recreated the serum, and they set him up, like the power broker and stuff set him up and like got him to make those serums. So he made 20 of them, and they stole them, and they become the Flag Smashers, whatever. There's like 7 of them. They end up dying, and then so there's 13 more. Then they fight. He destroys all of the serums except for one, and that's what U.S. Agent ends up taking, and becomes a fucking crazy maniac super soldiers, right? But the whole thing is about this super soldier serum, and I'm like, damn, like that's what I love about this show, and it's all coming back because it's all like this search for this serum and this whole thing, right? This crazy weapon and all that stuff. So it comes back to that, and they're setting up Thunderbolts, and they're setting up like I don't know. It was just it's a really fucking good show. You have to watch it again, because like seeing Allegra de Fontaine, like her whole thing where she's like recruiting U.S. Agent, what's the name, U.S. Agent?
Yeah, that's that dude.
Yeah, he sucks.
Yeah.
And then also we know in Black Widow she gets the other girl, the other Black Widow chick,
the sister.
Yeah, the sister. Then she's like recruiting all these different people, right? She's getting all these people and like making her own team, and she's now the head of CIA, which we just saw in Black Panther.
Yeah.
So like going back and seeing it from the beginning, it's like, damn, she's putting together, like once you start seeing what she's putting together, you're like, oh shit. Like at first when we first saw that, we're like, who the fuck is this bitch? Like what is she doing? Who cares?
Because she came in Black Panther Black Widow first.
Yeah. Well, I think the first one is actually Falcon. and then at the end of Black Widow, she comes for Black Widow because I'm watching it in order from I think when it was released. I think it was the 3 shows first. It was Wanda, Falcon, then Loki, then Black Widow came out.
No, Hawkeye came out too.
And then Hawkeye came out later. I saw him.
Oh, it came out later. Okay.
So like all this stuff is all leading to like there's this whole like governmental plot with like with like weapons and like super soldier serum and all this stuff that's going on as well, which is pretty cool. And that's a whole big plot line that's gonna be going on later that we're gonna get into like once the Thunderbolts comes out and all that stuff. So that was cool to watch that and seeing like Captain America like fucking Falcon when he gets his wings ripped off and then he gets a new suit from Wakanda and stuff like and the Wakandans are in it and bro it's sick. It's so dope, bro. You have to watch it again. The action is sick. I'm telling you, rewatch it.
This man right here, bro.
Yeah. But I'll
rewatch it because yeah, like I'm watching Loki right now.
Captain America.
Huh?
It's my Captain America.
Yeah, this is my Captain America.
LeBron James.
Because I'm watching Loki right now and I'm like, dang, dude, like I miss this, like, because I was so hyped when this is going on, and I'm like watching it now and I'm like, ooh, this is good. So
I know,
like,
man. Like it's
I'll rewatch all of it. Maybe I'll come back and I'll give Anthony Mackie his love.
Yeah, you have to watch because even like bro, like one of the scenes in Falcon and the Winter Soldier when he's talking to one thing that was really cool too, right, is how they recreated the serum. It was actually really interesting because that was one of the things that I kind of missed that I forgot about that was so sick about Falcon and the Winter Soldier is they talk about Isaiah Bradley, which is that black dude who was basically what happened when they first made Captain America. They made the super soldier serum, right? Made him this like buff ass fucking whatever dude. The serum got lost. They were trying to recreate it back then, and what they did is they took a bunch of black soldiers and they tested it on them because they didn't care about black soldiers. They were just like, oh, like whatever, they were just recently slaves. They just like freed, like now they're in the army and all that shit. So they would test all the super soldier serum on them, and it didn't work on them. Like it was unstable, so it was killing them, a lot of them. But the one dude that it actually worked on was Isaiah Bradley, right? So it worked for him, and basically like a bunch of his troop that they were experimenting on, they all died, but some of them they kind of survived, but they sent him on a mission and 3 of his friends got captured and they wouldn't let him go save them because they were like, oh, like let's just blow up the whole camp and just say like it's like get rid of the evidence. And in the scene he's like, that's not evidence, those are my brothers, those are my people. So he broke out of the facility, went to go save those dudes, brought them back, but they died anyways because the super soldier serum that they took was unstable and it killed them. So then he became the only super soldier left that actually worked. And then what they did to keep him a secret and let the evidence get out of what they did is they kept him in prison for 30 years and experimented on him, took his blood, kept trying to recreate the serum and figure out why the super soldier serum worked on him and didn't work on anybody else.
Dang.
So they were experimenting on him for like 30 years, and like so his whole life he was experimented on. And then he talks about like a nurse that had him declared dead and had him taken away, and then he's been in hiding, just living in like the hood ever since. And like he doesn't want to come out because if he comes out, then they're gonna know that he's there. They might experiment on him again, and they might,
Was this a dialogue?
Yeah, this was a dialogue.
Okay.
Thing. So like I was like, this whole scene was sick. I was like, that was so dope.
Dang,
bro.
It's crazy. I had to admit to everybody, man. I think my hate for Anthony Mackie made me like,
miss all that.
Yeah, miss all that because I watched it, but I don't remember that. I remember that he was a super soldier, but I don't remember that whole spill. I was like, dang, dude, that's pretty good.
So it's pretty crazy because like they took his blood to like try to experiment on it to like try to see what it is so they could recreate that serum, and eventually that's how that scientist that I was telling you about earlier who recreated it for the Flag Smashers, he recreated it based off Isaiah Bradley's blood that he had, DNA samples. So I never put that all together, but I was like, that's sick. That's really cool. Yeah. And I don't know if I was trying to figure it out too, because in the show Isaiah Bradley, he has a grandson that he lives with.
Yeah, I remember.
And I was trying to figure out if he had the grandson before he had, like, if he had his daughter and the daughter had the kid before he had the super soldier serum, or if it was in his blood before, and maybe he had a daughter and then that daughter had a son, and now that kid has powers too, and maybe that. So I was trying to figure that out too. I was trying to see if there's any clues of like, did they show anything about him having powers? Anything? Like, did they say anything? But they don't say anything.
Dang.
So
this is a perfect segue. We need the son.
Yeah.
We need the sun. This is so Kevin Feige. Peep Kevin Feige. Check me out.
Go ahead.
Kevin Feige, I just want you to know, since Dree was talking about the sun, and we're gonna put this on the screen for y'all. We need the sun to go ahead and be the Vision Man. I think we called him Young Vision. Young Vision. Yeah, Young Vision. So we're gonna put it on the fair, but we need Kevin Feige. We need this character in the MCU. He could be.
I mean, he's pretty much like, he looks like Static Shock, but like not really.
I told him, I was like, it'll make him like Static Shock, like we give him like a hood type vibe, and like he's like oh for sure. So he made it like that, but like Kevin Feige, we need that up in there.
He's really dope though. Like it's a cool character, and so I was talking to Avery about, I'm like, bro, you should do some merch where it's like we can like, because obviously like we have ABOV ABOV, that's Avery's brand and everything, and I'm a part of, and it's a bunch of visionaries, and I was telling Avery, like, for your merch, like you make cool merch, but like what if you did like superhero themed merch, like where it's like a hero or a villain, or whatever it is. And so they ended up creating that Above Man or whatever.
No. He's young. He's Young Visionary.
Young Visionary. Oh yeah, Young Visionary. That looks dope.
Yeah, Young Visionary.
That looks dope.
Yeah, I'll send it to you so you can put it up.
Yeah, those are dope.
But yeah, so I mean,
Young Visionary.
honestly, bro, like, cause like I said, I don't watch. I read comic books, but I love the MCU. But like, dude, I'm down to like create a story with you. I don't know like what I would do, like, cause it's Young Visionary, like. It's playing on the a bunch of visionaries thing, but like it's like
what the storyline would be and what it's
like how could I because I feel like everybody's done everything already.
Nah, you can definitely come up with some cool powers and stuff, like he's able to like see the future or like manipulate the future or do different things, like his crazy power set where he's able to like manipulate.
I was thinking about like that So Raven type of vibe where like you could kind of see and you're like, oh, I'm gonna try to stop it, and like he's a young kid. Yeah. He's not a young kid, but he's like a teenager. So like he's trying to do it, but like he gets in even more messes. Like I was thinking about that. Like I just thought about Raven and like how she had
come up with the story.
Why she had her visions, and then her visions, like she would do it, but she would make it worse.
Yeah,
kinda.
Yeah.
But he would do it and make it worse, but he would still solve the problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he'll like, for example, like his first let's just say this is a comic book off the dome thing. His first vision, he gets it as a kid, and like it's like it just comes to him. We have to explain the origin, but like this is the first vision, and he's just walking down the street and he sees like, oh dang, this lady's about to get hit, so he runs to save her, and then like
by him saving her, another person dies, right? And then he's like, damn, like I was able to save this chick, but because I saved her, like death still came for like that thing. And then
so he had
the whole battle. Yeah,
so he had the. I guess
cool. We can figure something out. For that.
Guess I guess what we would have to do is like make him like as he matures, is like, oh shoot, like I gotta contain these visions, like I gotta really know what's happening and kind of like understand it. I don't know. I gotta watch more of that story even to really figure it out.
We'll figure it out. We can think of something, because I have an idea. I have like a really cool idea for like a graphic novel comic book kind of thing, and I just need to like finish writing. I have the storyline and everything, and I have like a cool ass idea for it. But I don't know if it'd be like a Marvel thing or if it could be like, but it's more like its own little like independent kind of shit, like where it's like aliens and superheroes, and
we have to be super big to pitch to Kevin Feige.
But I know if this eventually like takes off and we're able to like do it, like I would love to fund that comic book, because I've been wanting to like having this idea since I moved to California like 6 years ago, right? So I've been like talking to Matt about it. We've talked about it. We've like worked it out. He has a character that he had worked on when he was younger that would work perfect for this storyline. So like we like figured that how to incorporate his character into it and all this stuff. So we have an idea for all this stuff. But I mean, eventually, if you guys like our little theories and the things that we talk about and stuff, eventually we get big enough where we have some money to fund some of this shit.
Yeah.
Because animators aren't cheap and graphic designers aren't cheap.
Yeah.
And all that stuff.
I think I paid like $100 for this.
Really? That dude's good.
Yeah, he's really good, man.
I might have to work with him.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. All I said I wanted a superhero that looks like Static Shock, because Static Shock's one of my favorite superheroes, because he's a kid and he's cool.
You should have made his dreads longer though, like yours.
His dreads are dumb long.
Oh, really?
It's just in the wind, like. You see?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's just put it back up. It's just in like in the wind.
Put it back up.
Yeah, because I know that he's looking at, but yeah, like I think he's dope. I think it. Yeah. Like I wanted him to look more like me, low key though, but I mean,
Nah, it works.
I don't think he could do.
That's how you're gonna look by the end of the year, bro.
Yeah,
You know
like
what I mean?
hey, everybody
on that diet
Look,
shit.
look. First of the year, first of all, December 31st, me and his girlfriend, we went to Korean barbecue, and I was like, I need my last hoorah before I want to lose 50 pounds this year, by December 31st. So we went to Korean barbecue. That was my last hoorah. We feasted, bro. Like that was freaking fire. I got dumb full.
Yeah, man.
And then the beginning of the year, I went ham. Like I the first day I went to the gym, and I'm going to the gym 3 days a week. I'm not trying to burn myself out.
Yeah, we even went to go get snacks right now. We walked to the liquor store right now by my house, and he even got a trail mix.
Yeah,
that's
I got trail mix and a nutrient bar, or whatever it is. And that's the biggest thing is eating healthy. So I go to Trader Joe's now to get my little, healthy, like because I don't cook. I know how to cook, and I know I could watch YouTube videos to really like cook, but like I just don't cook. I be on the go so much. So I go to Trader Joe's to get like ready to eat healthy like meals, and then I just pop them in the oven, and they're fire. Shout out to Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's food is amazing. I didn't know it was gonna be so good, but like I just pop it in a stove, and it's ready to eat, and it's the box says it's healthy. I think it's healthy. It's
better than going out.
Yeah, it tastes I feel better eating it than I do
like a home cooked meal.
Eating at a freaking McDonald's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
let's
like
get some like clean protein and some like carbs.
Yeah.
And,
So I mean, like I said, today's January 5th. It's been 5 days and I lost 4 pounds.
Okay. That's
so
good. Pound a day almost.
I'm trying to lose it, man. I'm just not for nobody, just for myself. Like I this one comic was like, man, like you. His name's Dion Cole, and he said, man, you don't want to. He's like, some people are dealing with obesity, and it's not for everybody. I'm speaking to myself. Like, if you want to be how you want to be, you want to be. But I'm thinking he was speaking to me when he said this. He's like, y'all dealing with obesity. You ain't gotta deal with that your whole life. He said, get skinny one time and see how I feel. He's like, just see how I feel. And then he was like, get yourself some new clothes. You know what I mean? Just try it out. Like, you've been big your whole life, and like I ain't gonna lie, like. As a kid, I played sports, and then at high school, after high school, like I stopped playing sports. So like that's when the weight gained hella. So like my whole adult life, I've been a little chubby. So like when he said that, I'm like, okay, I hear him, and then he was like. Like, you ain't gotta keep eating that. What'd he say? You gotta keep eating that.
Oh yeah, he's like, you ain't gotta keep eating that food. Like, it's delicious.
Yeah, you gotta keep eating that food. Like, it's delicious. You know it's delicious, and it's gonna be delicious. Yeah. And he's like, just try it once. So like, I'm listening to that, and I'm just trying to I'm just trying to lose 50 pounds so I can take my shirt off at the beach one time. Yeah. I haven't done that ever. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I go swim anywhere, I have a tank top on, because you know what I mean. I just don't like my stomach out there. But I'm out 5 pounds down, man. Hopefully by the end of the year, I'm 50 pounds down, and your boy a little slim. So, we working on
Slim
it, man.
Shady over here.
We working on. I don't know how we got to that point, but yeah. But off of Marvel. I gotta talk to my man right here. How you feel about your boy, Dana? Dana with the 2 slaps. Pow, pow.
Damn. Bro.
How you feel about your boy?
All I know is that. This is a terrible way to promote his new slap league, bro.
Oh, he has a slap league?
Yeah.
That is terrible.
I know he's a marketer and like he's a promoter, bro, that's a terrible way to promote your new slap league.
That was those slaps. If you seen the video,
and the way he slapped too, those slaps were. It's one thing to slap a woman; you're already a bitch for that. But the way he slapped her too, like he didn't even have like a strong pin.
Those slaps were hard, bro.
He looked like he was like,
yeah. But they were hard though. Yeah. Like they were ugly, but they were hard.
Yeah.
Like and I don't know, man. I don't like. I'm not like a fan of Dana White. Like I'm not like, oh man, he's amazing. I don't care. I really don't care for him.
Neither do I.
But it's like, bro, like, dog. He's like, I don't know. First of all, for anybody that's watching this, it's not okay to hit anybody. I don't care what circumstances it's in, unless it's a life-threatening situation. For me personally,
or unless they stole something from you.
You can call me a punk or whatever. I'm not gonna hit somebody because I I automatically think of consequences. Like I'm not gonna strike somebody because what if I hit them and then they fall and they die? Now I got a murder charge. What if they hit me? I fall and die. Now I'm dead. So I don't touch anybody, but especially women, bro. Like we're not all of us. A lot of us are smaller than some women, but most of us are bigger than women, and we hit harder than women, bro. Like, and it's just, bro, common courtesy, bro. Like, walk away, my G. Like, that's why I hate Blueface and freaking the girl Krishan. Like,
they're so stupid, bro.
And people glorify their relationship, bro. Like,
the whole thing.
I've just seen some girl say, she posted Krishan and Blueface, and then she was like, they were both together, like laying up together. It's like, Krishan me. Like, bro, they be beating each other up. Like, bro. So you want to be an abuser? Like,
you want or an abusive relationship? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so stupid, bro.
Come on, guys. Like, bro,
do better.
Especially in 2023, bro. Why are you putting your hands on somebody?
Yeah,
it's a big ego trip. Yeah, I think it's a big ego trip. Like, bro, like if you really think about it, like, first of all, somebody shouldn't be putting your hands on you. Like, something's wrong with them anyway. But like, for me to like get so mad at somebody, oh shoot, who fell? You seen that? The Hulk fell.
Yeah.
To get so mad at somebody that you hit them, like you can yell, you can scream, like what in your mind is like, no, I need to harm this person.
But I think that's the difference between me and you is like, I was even talking to like Ant about this too, like my boy Ant. I was like, I'm just not an angry person, bro. Like I don't get angry. Like I've never been like so angry that I want to hurt somebody or do something like that. I'm just not an angry person. I'm a happy person by nature.
Bro,
like, I think you are too. Like that's just how it is. Like we're different.
There was one instance where Dree and you know what I mean, it was a discussion in our old studio,
old business meeting.
Yeah, old something old happened, and I was so angry, but I didn't yell or anything. I was just upset.
Yeah,
but like that was the maddest. Like, I think that was like
the most mad you.
Yeah, I've ever been. But like I wasn't like yelling. I was just like, bro, y'all niggas tripping. Like, you know what I mean? But like even then, like it doesn't have to get to a point to where like.
Yeah,
in that moment, I was like, "Yeah, f you nigga, I'll give a shit." Like I wasn't like that. I was like, "Y'all niggas tripping." Like I was upset, but I didn't like react all crazy. You know what I mean? A lot. Like I think. Maybe it's insecurities with some people too.
Yeah, I think it is too, because I could think about like even an example for me. Like I go back to like the only time I've ever really been mad. One time my first girlfriend that I was all in love with, I found out she cheated on me, right?
Yeah.
And I had one of these like little coffee tables, and I punched the shit. I was like, and I punched the shit out of the table. My hand was all bleeding and shit, and there was like a hole in the table. But it was like a cheap little IKEA table, so I'm not the Hulk nothing. I'm not the Hulk nothing. You know what I mean?
I cannot see this nigga doing that.
But that's what I'm saying. Right?
My mind is like, what?
Yeah, no, I went to a place I'd never been before, and I didn't like it, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't like it, but my friend was there, and he saw me, and he's like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, I'd never seen Adrian that mad before, but I've never gotten mad. That's the worst I've ever got mad. Like, but I would never, like, do that to someone else. Even, like, fights and stuff. Like, even if people try to fight me before, I've never been like, yeah, let's fight. Like, I'm like, nah, bro, like, it's not worth it. I don't care. Like, it's not, if you want to fight me that bad, like, bro, it's not worth it. You win. Like, who cares, bro? Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, that's just what it is. But when it comes down to it, ultimately, like, yeah, there's no excuse for slapping a woman or putting your hands on a woman. Like, no excuse at all. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if my girlfriend is hitting the fuck out of me, beating me up, I'm gonna leave, bro. Like, I'm just gonna walk out. Like, I'm not gonna like I'll leave the situation. And that's what he should have done. The fact that he hit her, like, the funny thing. So you saw my boy Ariel Hawani go off on him. So my boy Ariel Hawani.
Wait. Before you start, what the hell did he cry about that he said Dana White? Because I only got the tail end of it. Why did he cry?
So
Dana White was bagging.
It's a lot to handle. But so basically, where do I start, bro? Where do I begin? But basically, okay, so Ariel Hawani. So first off, I don't support Dana White. I know you were saying he's my boy. He's not my boy.
Yeah. Sorry. I said he's his boy because he from the UFC. That's the only reason I said that. Like,
so Dana White, first off, he's a promoter, and promoters are shady, always shady. You know that. You've even just working with music and stuff. You know that promoters are shady. Promoters are always shady. Dana White is one of the biggest promoters in the world, and he's shady as fuck. He doesn't pay his people properly. Like, speaking of which, side note, but also on topic, I just saw Thug Nasty interview. Thug Nasty, Bryce Mitchell,
the rapper dude, right?
Yeah, one of my favorite UFC fighters, who's like a country boy. He also raps and shit. Go check out his mixtape. It's funny as fuck, but it's also pretty good. I do
not support that.
But anyways, Thug Nasty, he did an interview because after his last fight, he was undefeated, and then he lost his last fight bad. And after he lost, he's like, I'm done. I'm quitting. Like, he's retiring and stuff. But he was just in pain. He was talking about how he was just in pain and all this stuff. But he was saying the reason he took the fight is because he wasn't even necessarily ready for the fight, but he only had a couple $1,000s in his bank account, and he wanted to, like, he's like, damn, like, if I don't fight in December, like, I might not be able to fight till, I'm not gonna be able to fight till February. And what if I could fight in February and they're like, oh, actually something came up and you can't fight till April, you know what I mean? So he's like, damn, like, I could make it, but I don't want to make it off that little bit. So he fought even though he wasn't ready. And it's like, that's like a situation that's like, damn, like, Dana White, you're an asshole for that. Like, for putting, like, this is a top 10 UFC fighter who was actually a draw. Like, people like see Bryce Mitchell on the thing, they're like, oh shit, Bryce Mitchell's fighting, like, I'm gonna watch it, you know? And this dude has a couple $1,000s in his bank account. You know what I mean? Like, why is he struggling like that? Like, he's a top 10 fighter fighting for one of the biggest fighting organizations in the world. And why is he why is he fighting? Like, why is he struggling for money? So it's like, that's already like something that's big that is fucked up, that like the whole UFC shit does. Like, they don't let them put promotions, they don't let them get their individual sponsors. Like they used to be able to wear shorts that have like sponsors on them, right? So they could get extra money. They don't do that anymore. Now it's all sponsored by Venom. It's all sponsored by Crypto.com, right? So they have to wear like these uniforms almost. So, and UFC, they signed a deal with like ESPN, they signed a deal with Venom, they signed a deal with Crypto.com. You think the fighters see any of that money? No. They're getting $500 million to promote Crypto.com, and the fighters aren't getting an extra bump off that. You know what I mean? So like that's one of the biggest things they would talk about is like fighter pay and how the UFC is kind of fucked up for not. So I like the UFC because I like the fighters. I like the fights. I like how well the organization is put together, but the organization itself has problems and it's not good, right? Even like the whole stuff with this domestic violence shit. Like, Dana White's not the first person to have the domestic violence issues in the UFC. Like, there's a lot of fighters and a lot of people have had domestic violence issues. Oh, really? John Jones is a prime example. John Jones has gotten into stuff with his wife and has been arrested and different things like that. And they're
that nigga hit his wife?
And they're talking about having him fight in one of the biggest fights of the year, right? So it's like they don't care, bro.
Like, he's supposed to be like one of the scariest fighters, and he hits his wife.
Yeah, that's why he's an asshole.
Yo, that's crazy.
And he's also does cocaine and all this crazy shit. He's a fucking he's a menace. He's a menace, bro. He's a menace.
How is that man still like?
He's Mike Tyson of our era, bro.
I thought the fighters have like
tofu.
What do you call it? Their hands are registered. Their hands are registered, so like you can't hit these people. You can't hit these regular people because you're gonna go to jail.
Sorry.
So if you hit your wife, like bro, like that's crazy. How is he still out of jail?
So I think boxers are the ones that have like their hands as registered weapons. I don't know if UFC fighters have to register their like.
They gotta register all of their limbs.
They should. They
bro,
should have to.
What?
But yeah. So I don't know if it works the same way with the UFC fighters and stuff. They should, but I don't know if it does. But regardless,
bro, get them. No, hell no, because I'm not about to sit here. And what if
back to Marvel.
Yeah, back to Marvel. What if I'm chilling with my girl and what's his name? Let's just say Stylebender. Let's just say let's just say John Jones because because Stylebender is cool. So what if John Jones tries to take on my girl, whatever? I'm like, bro, nah, you chilling, you good. And then he wants to fight me. I don't want to fight him, but he just puts his hands on me, and I get whooped because this dude is an animal, bro. I can't shoot him. His hands he should go to jail.
Yeah.
He should what? Because look at me. I can't fight, bro. Like, I could probably protect myself with a regular degular. Yeah, with a regular degular. If it came down to it, I don't want to fight nobody, but like, if my life is threatened, like, I probably can, like,
bob and weave.
Yeah, bob and weave.
You're supposed to be bobbing and weave.
That's John Jones, bro. Get this man hands registered so he doesn't even think like, oh shoot, I can knock this little dude out. Like, that's crazy. I didn't know that. I thought all fighters did.
I don't know how that works, honestly.
Yo, my mind is blown, bro.
But regardless, so like they already have kind of a track record of not handling this stuff properly. One thing that Ariel Helwani also brought up is Rachel Ostovich, who's a UFC fighter. She had been in an abusive relationship with her ex, who was also a UFC fighter, and he beat the shit out of her bad, bro. Like, she was bruised up, bloody, like bad, bro. He beat the shit out of her, right? When she finally recovered and came back to the UFC and she had a fight, they put her on the same card as this guy Greg Hardy, who also has a track record of domestic violence. So like, they could have put them on any cards together, but they chose to put them two on the same fight card, right?
Yeah.
So I think they were on the main card. So like they both had to go to the press conference together, see each other. Like this is a woman who'd just been abused, beat by her husband, and now she's going and seeing a dude who is a convicted like domestic abuser. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like stuff like that. Like that's what Ariel talked about. Like they don't have a good track record already when it comes to domestic violence stuff. So he already knows that Dana White, being the president of the UFC, being the face of the UFC, they're not gonna do shit. Even the one thing that he was saying too is like TMZ, you break a lot of stories, but you guys are fucking whack when it comes to morals, as far as ethical morals and all that stuff. Like they were trying to give Dana White an out, right? Like when they were interviewing, so they did an interview with Dana White. It's for him to like speak out about his allegations and apologize and shit. He was saying that like they were like, oh, but you know there was a lot of alcohol, you're probably drunk, do you even remember anything from that night?
God.
Like kind of trying to give him an out.
I was trying to get to this part because it pisses me off. Stephen A. Smith just did like a thing where they were covering this.
Oh, about Dana White?
Yeah.
Stephen A. Smith was?
And Stephen A. Smith was giving him so much flowers. He's like, he's just such a good guy. He's such a
Stephen A. Smith is a sellout,
and
bro.
He's such a good guy, and he knows he did wrong, and his wife said that he did wrong, and it's like, bro, like for me, I'm a black dude, so like if I see like somebody acting different towards a white guy, and I don't want to make it about race, but like, bro, the way they're treating Dana White, if this was a black dude, and I know John Jones is different, like I guess
because John Jones is run by Dana White.
I don't know,
so I don't know
who's gonna exactly, but I'm saying like F the UFC. I don't know anything about that. If this was, for example, what's his name?
Ray Rice.
Oh no, I was gonna say the new kid, the young kid. He's on the Hornets. He just got a domestic. No, Amari Stoudemire. Perfect story. Amari Stoudemire he disciplined his daughter, and I guess he gave her a whooping or something like that. I don't know if he actually hit her, but either way, it's I guess it's wrong in the eyes of society today. You know what I mean? Like
because we got beat.
Yeah, we got whoopings. Yeah, we got whoopings.
But it's okay.
if he if he did like beat her wrong, like that's messed up. Anyway, it's bad. All right. So Amari Stoudemire was criticized to no end.
Oh yeah, for
like,
sure.
bro. But Dana White, like Stephen A. Smith is just sitting there. Oh, he's a great guy. Like, you know, how he talks, he's a great guy. Like, bro, like.
Well, that's the same thing with TMZ, bro. They were doing the same thing. They were like, oh, like I'm sure alcohol. Like I heard alcohol flows in that place, right? So you're probably drunk, right? Like, and you probably just, it's misunderstanding. You're drunk.
Yeah.
Like, you guys have been married for a long time, so like, it's like, it's like all these excuses for Dana White. But the one thing I got to give Dana White credit. Not give him credit, but like at least, and even Ariel gave him credit. Ariel Helwani, like he said, like Dana White didn't like, he owned up to it. You know what I mean? He didn't say like he wasn't taking their excuses. Like they were trying to give him outs, and he wasn't taking them. He was like, no, like it's my fault. It's no excuse for this. Like I should have been, because even Dana White had said in a previous interview, which Ariel also showed, is that he was saying like, man, like you can come back from different things. Like there's a lot of things you can come back from, but hitting a woman is something you don't bounce back from. Like there's no excuse from that. Dana White said that. So like he already, like you're already on record saying like, hey, it's no excuse for this, blah blah blah. Even though he gave John Jones a pass, even though he gives all these people a pass, even though like like now he's getting a pass for it. It's like, bro, like you got. And honestly, bro, I'm gonna cut it to like a different subject, but it's gonna bring it back to some stuff. If any of this shit, I was raised by a single mother, right? So for me, women, like I don't disrespect women. I don't like hit women. I would never talk back to. Like I don't do that shit. Like it's just wrong, bro. It's just wrong altogether. Degrading women, all this shit. You're not more of a man for doing that shit, bro.
100%.
Like this whole Andrew Tate shit that's going on. All these pro masculine shit. Oh, where would we be without men? Oh, women, you need men. Blah blah blah. All this shit, bro. Get over yourself, bro. Like you guys are so fucking pussy, bro. That's the most pussy fucking shit ever. Like chill the fuck out. If you're a real man knows how to be a real man, and like all these dudes trying to be men, you're fucking whack. Like you're straight up pussy. Like it's whack as fuck.
Let me just tell y'all, man. Listen, it's not about. I feel like it's an ego thing and it's an insecure thing.
Yeah, no, they're insecure, bro.
Like I honestly, in my heart of hearts, like, cause it's a lot of times where like, you know what I mean, like people would like I see a lot of girls do it and a lot of guys do it, right? So like the whole Andrew Tate thing, if you want to swing it, you want to swing it. If you
first off, let me just say, Andrew Tate getting arrested, in 2022 was the best possible way to end my year that I've ever seen in my life. It was the greatest moment of my life, one of the greatest moments, and I was just like, this is there's right in the world, there's good in the world, bro. Things are being corrected. Like all these people that are just so wrong all the time, I'm just like, there's actually good, bro. This stuff happens for the right sometimes.
I have never talked about this guy before. I've heard of him all the time, but I've never given him the time of day. But today I want to, because I see a lot of people post him. I see girls posting him, and I see guys posting him.
Real quick.
What?
So I actually had to. So on that Andrew Tate shit, I wanted to get into this because I hate Andrew Tate. I think he's so fucking stupid, bro. He's so insecure. All the dudes who follow them are all fucking insecure ass men who never got pussy before and like don't even know how to get pussy, don't even know how to talk to women. Like I said, I was raised by a woman. I know how to respect women, and I never had a problem getting pussy. Like I did when I was younger, but I was ugly, bro. I fixed myself and I got better, and now I get pussy. But if I want to get pussy, I get pussy, bro. Like it's not that hard. Like you don't have to be like, I hate women because they don't give me pussy when I want pussy. Like chill the fuck out. You are pussy, right? So check this out. You're one of and I'm not gonna say his name, but one of one of your fans, one of our mutual friends who I follow on Instagram, who I'm sure you follow on Instagram, who's one of your fans. He's a really great, nice dude, but he will repost Andrew Tate shit a lot. And he'll post it, and I'll see it, and I'm like, bro, like even before this whole incident with Andrew Tate getting arrested, it's I'm gonna say what I'm gonna bleep.
That's my guy.
He's dope as fuck, and and I even felt bad, like even having to address him or confront him about this. Not even confront him, but I just like messaged him, and I was like, bro, but like before he was posting him before this whole Andrew Tate stuff happened, and I was like, bro, like stop, like don't post him, like you're dumb. This is not a guy that you want to look up to. And let me just say this real quick. I get why guys look up to him or repost him and stuff. I get it. He has the money, he has the looks, he has the thing, he gets girls, he gets bitches, bro. I get it. If you're an insecure young man, that's what you want. When I was in high school and I couldn't get bitches, I couldn't get girls, I couldn't get women, I was like, oh man, fuck women, man. I want to be with this girl, she don't want to like me, she wants that dude who has the money shit. And so I was bitter. I get being bitter, but eventually you grow up, you know what I mean? And you figure out like, you know what? It's not them. It's me. I need to figure out myself. I need to get to a financial state where I'm able to provide for someone. If they want providers, I can provide. Let me become a provider. Yeah. Like you become the man that you need to be, right? Yeah. As opposed to blaming women for not liking you, like a bitch, right? Yeah. So Andrew Tate, that's his whole thing, right? This dude on Instagram was posting him, and before he was posting him, and I was like, I didn't say nothing. But now it's like, bro, like he's been arrested for human trafficking. We've already seen what this dude is. He's shown his true colors. We've seen him multiple times. Everyone already knew what it was before, but now it's like he's been arrested. So like you really don't post him, bro. Yeah. So I had to message him, and I was like, I try to be friendly as I can because I like the dude, and I don't want to like offend him or be like disrespectful or anything. But I was just like, hey, bro, like I was like, bro, you really gotta stop posting this dude. Like this is he's a really bad guy. He's very abusive towards women. There's videos of him coming out where he's beaten women, done different things to women. Like he's a bad dude. Like as much as you might admire his like persona, like stop posting him, bro. And I felt bad having to come at him like that, but I was like, bro, stop posting him, like seriously. And he even messaged me back. I didn't read it all fully, but he's like, oh yeah, no, I'm sorry, like I gotta stop, like, but I'm gonna stop, like kind of stuff. And he's being nice about it, and I'm like, and I haven't written back, and I'm gonna write back to him, and I hope he doesn't take it disrespectfully and like bad.
Nah, he's cool.
He's a cool dude, but I just feel it's like, bro, like I get where you're coming from, bro. Like I get it, trust me. I know I've been at that point where I wasn't the attractive dude, I wasn't the dude that girls wanted, and I felt bitter about it, and I was like, man, like fuck these women, all this stuff. But you grow up, bro. You have to change you to become the man that you need to be to get the women that you want. If you want a high value woman, you have to become a high value man, right? That's the whole Andrew Tate shit, right? So be better, bro. Don't blame women for your problems. Don't blame feminists for your problems. Don't blame all this shit for your problems, bro. Like you are the problem. Like figure it out. Yeah. So I felt bad because I had to come at him, but I was like, bro, like, hey, like chill, bro. Stop posting this shit. You need to stop because it's not okay. Like,
no, you know, Gerard posted him once.
Yeah,
but he doesn't post his. He posts his
no, but his money stuff. The thing about let me just say the thing about Andrew Tate is he says stuff with the grain of truth, right? He'll say something true, but then surrounded by a bunch of like just misogynistic, fucking weird ass facts that aren't even true. Like it's like some crazy shit. So he'll say stuff that he knows how to appeal to these dudes. That's what I'm saying. Like, just like I could appeal to those dudes if I wanted to. I could be one of those dudes if I wanted to, but I choose not to. I'm better than that, and you guys should be better than that. Like it's different ways of thinking about women and different different things about thinking about yourself as a man and all this stuff. Like, stop being so insecure, bro.
Yeah.
Like, stop, bro.
Yeah.
Like, don't, like, it's all good, bro. If the woman you like don't like you, who gives a fuck? There's a billion people.
There's a billion people.
Not even billion. There's 3 billion people, bro. Like, chill, bro. Like, chill. Like, not every woman is bad, and not every woman doesn't want you, and not every woman wants the guy with the Ferrari, bro. You'll find a girl. Like, chill.
Yeah.
Like,
so my thing, man. So like I said, I was starting to say, like, I've seen women and I've seen guys post this dude. Women definitely on some like, yo, F this
the
dude,
women that
for sure.
I was gonna say if women are posting him in support, then that's a Krishan.
I've never seen. I've never seen that. I've never seen that. But I have seen men supporting him, or not even supporting him, just reposting. Nobody's gone and be like, yeah, Andrew Tate is the man. They just repost his videos where he says stuff about women. This is my thing, man. Because I have a problem with him. I have a problem with Fresh Fit, whatever their name is. I have a problem.
I can spend a whole nother hour on Fresh and Fit, bro. I don't even want to talk about their bitch asses, bro. They're so fucking insecure.
Academics. I have a problem with a lot of these guys, man.
Because if you think about it though, look at all those different dudes. They're all like insecure ass dudes, bro.
Yes.
Like they're all super insecure ass men.
So this is my thing, man. I think these guys, like, is it strive? They strived. Is it strived?
Sure.
To get money. They strived to get that. They got it. Now they're in a tax bracket where these girls that they're dealing with, not all of them, but like these girls that they are dealing with,
that they're choosing to deal with, and those are the type of women that
those are the type of women apparently they're talking about. And some of these girls don't respect themselves. Yeah. And then when they're dealing with these women, they're spewing this narrative to guys who are regular guys dealing with regular women. Yeah. Now these regular guys are disrespecting regular women or just women in general. Yeah. Now you messing up the flow.
The sacred timeline, bro. The sacred timeline. They're messing up with the TVA. You guys are not Kang, bro. Yes. You guys are not Kang.
They're messing up, you know what I mean? And that's very, very harmful.
It's super harmful.
And like I said, I didn't know dude did all that. I'm not going to lie. I didn't know he did all that. I was like, I wondered why he got arrested, but I didn't know he did all that. He was literally like, that's crazy.
He was using like, they called it like the lover boy thing. Like it's like a lover boy I guess like tactic in order to get women to kind of like fall in love with your money, fall in love with the stuff you have, provide for them, give them stuff that you want, and then be like, I'll take it away unless you do this for me.
So he's basically a pimp.
He's basically a pimp. Yeah, gotcha. And he got these girls to fall for him, like fall in love with him. Then he gets them and he's like, okay, well, if you're gonna be with me, you have to make money for me. And then he gets them and he's like, you have to be a cam girl, and he gets them to do cam girl stuff and do all this shit against their will. Technically, they don't want to do it, but they're doing it because they're like, oh, well, I love him and I love the stuff they provides for me, and they've never had stuff like that before, so they're like, let me do this for him, right? So it's like coercing like these women to like do these things and manipulating them. And I'm sure his defense would be like, well, women manipulate us all the time, and it's like, bro, you choose to get manipulated by these women. Like, bro, you're getting manipulated by these women who are not the right women. Like my girlfriend is not like that whatsoever. She's not like that whatsoever, and there's a reason why I'm with her. And
I've obviously met so many women that aren't like that. Yeah, but like I said, like it's a different like I feel like
it's the same thing.
A lot of women need to. Yeah. I don't want to take this the wrong way, but a lot of women really need to respect themselves too, because like, bro, like oh. You know what? I'm not even gonna say it on camera. I'm gonna tell him off because there's people who follow me, and I don't want I don't want to say certain things. Dang, I want to say something bad.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
No, but why don't you say I'll bleep it out? I'm gonna do the editing, so I'll just bleep it out.
No, because they follow me.
Okay. But anyway,
hey man, if you want to hear the story and you're watching this, please just hit me up because I will tell you. But it was a situation. I was in a room with some of the girls that act this way, and I seen it firsthand. I've never seen it before. I've seen it firsthand where money and clout took these girls to a different realm. Oh, and I'm like, yo, like that's crazy. That's okay, like,
I don't talk about. That's
like, yeah. I'll just say that, like, money and clout took like these girls that I was with to another realm, and they didn't know how to act with a certain type of guy who had power.
Yeah,
and dude, like women, like it's. Like, bro, I don't understand. Like, I get it if you want to be like, some girls just want security in life, so they go to the clout money dude. But like, bro, like I feel like you gotta come if you really want those dudes. Like, I feel like those dudes in a different tax bracket. So you need to be in a different tax bracket so you can have the equal rights that you're talking about. Not equal rights, but like not having them be like, oh, I own you type vibes. Like that. Like I think when it gets to that point, an Andrew Tate girl is a girl who doesn't have anything and he has everything. Like I feel like if you want somebody who has everything, you need to have everything so y'all can be on the same level.
I mean, when it
that's
comes
what I
down,
think.
yeah,
I don't know
when it comes down to it,
I don't know if I'm talking like fresh and fit.
No, you are. No, you're fine. When it comes down to it, there's certain men and certain women that are both chasing this thing because of social media and all the things that have been going on, and just like everyone's trying to get clout, power, money, all this shit. Everyone thinks that they're the superstar. Everyone thinks that they're the fucking next big thing, and it's like, bro, like, you're not. Let's be real. You're not. I thought I was. I'm not, bro. I'm not. I'm just another motherfucker that's just on Earth watching Marvel movies and chilling. You know what I mean? And I'm okay with that. And it's okay with. I'm okay with that, bro. I'm good. Like, I'm good. I got my cat. I got my dog. You know what I mean?
It's my dog.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, and it's just like we're chilling, bro.
You got, you got 2 cats.
Yeah, I got my girl cat. And I got Tofu, who's fucking crazy ass.
Yeah.
But it's just so this thing where it's like all comes down to insecurity and wanting more and being greedy, and like it's all, bro. It's like the 7 sins, bro. It's all the same thing. But regardless, what it comes down to is like, man, these women and these men, like, you're all young, bro. Like, a lot of these things it's young mentality, young immaturity. You know what I mean? And it's as you mature and as you grow up, you realize that that's not the stuff that you want. The guys who want these girls who have bodies because they're fine, like, guys look up to these girls because they have bodies. Girls who have the bodies and stuff, they want the guys who have this stuff. So they're not going to look at these guys, and these guys are mad at these girls because they're not getting them. But then these girls are mad at these guys because they're treating them like trash. But then these guys are mad at the world because they were down here and they finally got up here, and now they're gonna be bitter and treat these. So it's this like ever evolving cycle of just like,
that is a great,
you know what I mean?
Analogy,
and it's like, you're only gonna be in that cycle if you choose to be. I chose to get out of that shit. I don't care, bro. I want to be with a wonderful woman that I love, that treats me right, that I respect, that respects me, and we're building together. You know what I mean? I've been with girls that are like, I am not a 50-50 type of girl. Like, you,
bro, I just seen.
Yeah,
dude, I've
been with the girl that's like that. She literally told me that. She's like, I'm not a 50-50 type of girl. Like, you pay for me, you take care of me, you do this stuff, and I'm like, I'm not your white knight to come in and save you. Like, yo,
a TikTok the other day, and I responded to the TikTok, and basically the synopsis of this whole thing is it's a man and a woman talking, and the guy, he's absurdly rich. I'm thinking he's rich, obviously, through the conversation. So the girl basically wants a $250,000 wedding, and the guy's like, no, like, we don't need a $250,000 wedding. Like, that's stupid. Like, why would we do that? And she's basically saying, oh no, he wanted to do a city hall wedding. If you have a $250,000, if she can ask him for a $250,000 wedding, he definitely has bread. Yeah. Like, if he can not waste it, but if he can use it for a $250,000. So he's saying no. And she doesn't work. He said, you don't work. Like, this is my money. We can invest this money. And she's like, no, like, I need a $250,000 wedding. And he's like, bro, no. And she's like, well, how long have you been broke? And that blew my mind, because it's like, bro, like, she doesn't work. It's his money. You know what I mean?
All you're doing is giving ammo to the incels.
No. What I'm saying is it goes into that what I was saying earlier with the tax bracket thing. Yeah. It's like, bro, you can't like you gotta date in your tax bracket. Yeah. I'm sorry, it's just what it is. You gotta date in your tax bracket, or you get into a Andrew Tate situation, or that situation I was just talking about. It's like, bro, like you can't.
You have to have something to offer as well, or else it's not gonna work. A relationship has to be 50-50 when it comes down to it. Like, it is that 50-50, and like, if you're not able to do that, then there's always gonna be someone with more power, and if there's someone with more power, it doesn't work.
Yes,
bro, it doesn't work. Yes. So like, you got to figure that out. And you can't be bitter about it because someone has more power than you, and you can't be upset about it and cry about it and hate the world because of it. Like, it's
me personally, I might get scrutinized for this, but I'm not gonna lie, man. I want an equal partnership with a woman. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people like Gerard, my brother. He's one of those dudes where he's like, I'm the head of the household, but not in a bad way, not in the Andrew Tate way. But he's like, I'm the head of the household. Me personally, when I get married, I want to be equal with my wife. Obviously, I want to make the money just because I feel more secure.
But she should be wanting to make money too, and that's okay. Like, you know what I mean?
She wants to work, and she wants to be. if she does make more money than me, like I'm gonna go harder and try to make more money.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Try to make money too, but I'm not gonna leech. You know what I mean? Like I feel like
as long as you guys are working together for
Yeah.
the same goal and like making it work, and like that's the whole thing is like making it work and like figuring it out together. Like it can't be all on you, it can't be all on her, it can't be like, you know what I mean? Like it has to be 50-50. And even then, like if there, like how you said, like if he wants to be the man of the household, there's still those roles and those things. Like me and Kat, like we're together, we're 50-50, but like I'm still the man when it comes to it. She still treats me like the man, and like I'm still taking out the trash. You know what I mean? Like I'm still doing the things that that I gotta do, and she's still doing the things that she's gotta do as a woman. But like I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're not, you know what I mean? Like you can't be bitter about it. It's about finding that right person and making it work. But anyways, to bring it all back together,
She-Hulk is dope. She-Hulk is dope, nigga.
Yeah.
She-Hulk,
to go back,
yeah.
all you Andrew Tate, fucking Dana White motherfuckers
She-Hulk
out there.
is lit.
She-Hulk is dope.
She-Hulk
and I hate
is
that
lit.
you guys don't like it just because she's a woman.
Yeah.
Stop
You know
hating
what
women,
I'm
bro. It's not it's not She-Hulk's fault that you can't get pussy, all right? Just man up, get your shit together. You want if they don't like you because you don't have enough money, make more money. You know, do the shit, bro. Like, but you don't have to be bitter about it, and you don't have to mistreat women because you're like, oh, you know, I really like this girl in middle school, and she didn't like me because I didn't have a nice car, and now I got a nice car, so I got to be rude to all these women that want me just because I have a nice car and be like, oh, you're a gold digger. Like, bitch, like it's okay. Like you are allowed to.
Listen, all the
teach these men and women
all
are a
the
lesson, bro.
Andrew Tate puppies, the fresh and
Tater
fit
tots.
puppies.
We call them tater tots.
I don't know what they're
Puppies,
called.
yeah, no,
the
fresh and fit
academics
puppies,
bro. There is a woman out there who's gonna love you for everything that you do, bro.
And who
you ain't gotta be an Andrew Tate dude. You know what I'm saying? You could be who you are. She's gonna love you, bro. There's a million, billion women, people in this world, and there's a woman out there for you. You ain't gotta be mad at
every woman.
You ain't gotta be mad at Megan Thee Stallion because she's who she is, bro. There's a woman for you, bro. So all the Andrew Tate puppies, all the fresh and fit little dudes, all the, you know what I'm saying? Don't listen to them, bro. You can do it on your own. You don't need them. You don't need them, bro. Be you and just respect women, bro.
Yeah.
I don't get it, bro. Respect these women, bro.
Respect
women birthed you in this world, bro. Respect them, dog.
Yep. If that's not the best message we've ever put out on this podcast, I don't know what it is. From talking about baby mamas to talking about Anthony
I had
Mackie.
to get to it, bro, because I've never talked about Andrew Tate. I never talked about Fresh and Fit.
and
I've never talked about academics. They all piss me off.
They all piss me off too, bro.
Because
pussies, bro.
Because it's like, bro, like they were bullied as kids. You know
I don't even want to call them pussies. Like calling them pussies or bitches, like they're worse than that. They're puppy. I like calling them puppies. So I think puppies is good.
This is the thing, bro.
You guys are puppies.
This is the thing. You guys fought, like I'm not saying you guys. I don't know how many people watch this, but the Andrew Tate puppies, the fresh.
I think hold on real quick. I think you might have invented like a new term, bro. Like puppies. Like that might be like such an insulting thing to these dudes.
I mean,
bro.
it's what it is.
Love it.
But those people those guys, I feel like they had a bad experience growing up. And they need therapy.
Yeah,
they need therapy, bro.
A lot of you need therapy, bro.
We all need therapy. I need therapy.
I need therapy too. Everyone needs therapy.
But
I'm
saying those guys have something wrong. Something's off. Something's off. Like I seen a video of academics like yelling at a girl, but so this is my beef with academics. Academics gets pumped up on women all the time. Fuck you, I make more money than you. But bro, he's so silent with all these other rappers that he interviews, he connects with other. Bro, he's a little punk, bro. Like he's a little 2-year-old around these guys. And it's like, bro, keep that same energy if you really big and bad. Like he hasn't, to my knowledge, he hasn't hit a woman. God forbid he does, but like he's been on camera multiple times yelling at women, bro, but you never give that same energy to somebody in their face. And I'm not a violent person. I don't wish death upon him. I don't wish him to get hurt, nothing like that. It's just, bro, like it says something about you that you go after women and not after those rappers who disrespect you. But let a woman not even disrespect you, just kind of say something that you don't like and you go crazy, bro. That's weird. That's really weird. Something's off about you. And ever since then, because I rocked with the academics. I just rocked with him delivering the news, the hip hop news. But then when I seen that, and I seen him like yell at some girl at like a show or something like that, and I was like, bro, like, you're sad. You're really
super sad, bro.
You're
you know
sad,
what? When it comes down to it, and I'll bring it all back around. it's power, bro. It all comes around to power, right? Like these men, when they're younger, they want these girls. They don't have the power to get them. They don't have the stuff, and they feel like powerless when they aren't able to get the woman that they want, the pussy that they want, whatever it might be, right? And once they get power, then they disrespect people and treat people that are considered less to them because they don't have maybe the status, or they don't have the money, or they don't have the friends, the connections. They treat them worse because they're like, oh well, I finally got the power now, so now it's my turn to be the fucking diva.
It's like the police.
Yeah, but it's like at the end of the day, bro, like
that.
that's the most insecure shit you could ever do. Like you're so insecure for that. Like man up, figure yourself out, get your shit together. Like don't be such a pussy, you know, like straight up. Like it's that simple. But it comes back all back around, right? It all comes back around.
You call him, bro. It's so funny when you call him that.
What? They're all legit pussy. I don't even want to call them pussies anymore because pussy is beautiful. Pussy is magical, bro. Pussy is great. I love pussy, and I don't love these dudes, bro. I hate these dudes. So I think, but I also like puppies. But I like puppies. I think puppies is funny.
I call the people who follow him puppies because they're just little.
They're sucking off the teeth,
and they're misguided.
Yeah.
They don't know. Like they're just running. They're trying to find guidance.
They need to be trained.
Yeah, maybe we should.
I'm a dog
maybe
trainer.
we should start another podcast helping these dudes out.
Yeah, honestly,
Respect
like,
women.
We
That's
are like
call it.
literally like we're the complete opposite of Fresh and Fit, and like we're funnier than them and better looking than them and better than them in all ways. So like I feel like it's like, bro, like we could like really change some shit on this. But you know, maybe our podcast might switch to kind of like lean towards that.
Yeah,
but
we're still talking about Marvel though.
Yeah, we're still gonna talk about Marvel. But the thing is that you guys know where we stand, and I think that's one of the most important things. Is like there's a lot of podcasts out here where you don't know where they stand. A lot of podcasts where you do know where they stand, and it's the wrong way. Like I'm gonna be straight up, it's the wrong way. The way they think, the way they act, the way they talk, it's the wrong way. Fresh and Fit, fuck you. Academics, fuck you. Dana White, fuck you. Who else? Andrew Tate, definitely. You're gonna rot in jail. I hope you fucking rot in jail. You fucking
he probably gonna get a lot of years,
bro.
Yeah,
I hope he gets. Bro, I hope he gets so bad in jail. I know it's bad to say, but
well, he might.
He gonna be turned. I hope he gets turned out.
I heard
bad.
What you call it? I heard he fights.
Yeah. Good luck, bro. I hope he fights somebody in the prison.
Yeah, they're probably gonna jump him. But
his record, his record 3-19, bro. He ain't gonna do nothing.
Oh, really?
No, I don't know.
I don't know. They say he fights. They say he fights. They wanted to fight.
Kickbox.
They say
he knows some fighting.
Okay.
But regardless. To bring it all back around, fuck all of them. If you guys follow them, just stop, please.
Yeah,
get some common sense.
If you guys follow Fresh and Fit and Andrew Tate and Academics, and you need advice with women, bro, I'm right here, dog. I swear to you, I'm not saying I got all the women in the world, but I know how to respect women.
Yeah,
I know how to respect women, and I know how you could get a woman. Like I could get a woman right. I promise you, I'm not even trying to brag, and I'm sorry to all the ladies. I could be dating a woman right now. I just choose not to. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm sorry if you think but I can do it. But I choose not to. But it's a way you could talk to women and you could get women, bro. It's you could do it. You could do it without disrespecting them.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
You guys can figure it out. Stop blaming all your problems on women. Stop blaming all your problems on stuff, bro. Like you guys will figure it out. But to bring it all back around, right? It's all about power, right? So Kang has all the power.
Yeah, there we go. Segways.
But you get it though. Like we talked about that stuff, and like I said, we said all we need to say. You guys know where we stand. Like I don't tolerate any disrespect of women and all that stuff. Like all you little manosphere shit and all your guys' little puppies out here just fucking sucking at the teat of these men that you look up to that are not worth looking up to. You guys need to figure your shit out for reals.
Honestly.
But to get back onto Marvel real quick, we'll wrap shit up. Because this was great. This was fucking great. I think we need to talk about more shit like this because this is great.
Yeah,
this is great. I love this stuff. Because I feel like the one thing that I always see is like I'm like, bro, I'm always on the right side of history, bro. I'm always on the right side. Like I'm like, and I don't mean the right, like the right, but I mean like I'm on the correct side of history. Like I'm like all of these people, I see them do all these things, make mistakes, and I'm like, bro, I'm so glad that I'm me, bro. Like I'm so glad that I'm me. Like, and I don't think like you guys are idiots, bro. Some of you guys are fucking idiots out here, like legit stupid.
Yeah, but I even think about that's a whole other topic when I think about like people's views on like the
Yeah.
world.
I mean,
You know
I was
what
literally talking to Ant today, and I was like, bro, like one thing you have to remember, and I'll say this, and it's been said 1,000 times, a million times, but common sense is not common, bro. It's not. Things that I think are just common sense that I'm just like, yeah, you don't hit a woman. And people are like, wait, but what if like, and it's like, no, you don't hit a woman. But I know, but like, what if she like, no, you don't hit a woman, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's no, there's no excuse.
Yeah.
There's no excuse, bro. Like if Kat attacked me, like she wouldn't, but even if she did, I'm not. I can walk out the house, bro, and just leave, and it wouldn't be a problem. Like she's not gonna kill me, and even if she try to come out, if she tries, it's different. She's trying to kill me, trying to stab me with a knife. That's different. I watched Captain America, Falcon Winter Soldier, bro. I was out here, I was learning his moves. I'll fucking swat the shit away and then take off, bro. I'm not gonna fight some chick. But anyways, to bring it all back around, bring it back to Marvel.
Yeah.
Phase 4.
I just want to say
one more thing.
Yeah,
So go ahead.
one more thing, man. Because I want to talk more about like.
I know
like
it makes me. Me too. Because it fires me up, bro. Like this shit gets me passionate because I hate these dudes so much, and I'm like, you guys are idiots, bro.
It's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about too, as far as like, not even like I guess you would say political views. Because I seen something the other day.
We can start getting into politics if you want to get if you want to get real spicy and shit. Because me and you agree on everything.
It's not really about politics. It's about like just what people, how people view the world. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, people are
like
salty as fuck.
My thing is, bro, why does it matter to you? Why does it matter to you? So what my thought process right now, guys, and I might offend some people, and I don't care, but like gay people, trans people, whatever.
Different races.
Why do you care about them? I'm a straight male. I love women. I don't care about a trans. If they want to be trans, that's their prerogative. I don't have nothing against them. So, but there are people out here who hate them, and it's like, why, bro? They're not doing anything personal to you. And that's what I'm talking about. That's where I'm going. It's like some people's viewpoints is like, why is it such a big deal? You know what I mean? Like, because
they're insecure, bro. Like when it comes down to it, they're insecure, and like they're not sure of themselves. Like the one thing that sets me and you apart from a lot of these people and a lot of these dudes and a lot of these just in general is we're secure within ourselves. Yeah. I know who I am. I know what I'm about, and I'm okay with myself, and I'm okay with what I am. Yeah. It took a long time to get to that point. I'll be real with you. Like, it did take a long time to get to that point. So I understand. Like, I'm not mad at them for being the way they are. I have a tattoo that says, "Forgive them, for they know not what they do." That's the truest shit, bro. Like, I get that they don't understand the knowledge that I have or the common sense that I have or the understanding that I have. I understand that. So I forgive them for not being the way that I am, and that's fine with me. But I have the smarts, the common sense, the knowledge to be able to be like, I'm better than that, and it doesn't affect me. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're trans. I love everybody, bro. I love trans people. I love gay people. I love everybody, bro. And it doesn't affect me. I don't care. Like, be trans, be gay. Like, what do you, like, if you're gay, cool. Less fucking. That's what I'm saying. Like, less competition for me. That's you gotta go fuck some dudes. Cool, bro. Go talk to the dudes.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
I don't care, bro. I don't care. You're trans. That's cool. That's great, bro. Like, I don't care. It doesn't affect me. Yeah. I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna watch Marvel shit. And I'm gonna fucking play with my cat and chill, bro.
So my thing is when like your boy Channel 5 goes to those rallies and like those people are so angry. It's like, bro, like, why are you so upset, bro? It doesn't make sense. Because
the one thing that another thing that separates us from a lot of people is a lot of people don't have purpose, bro. They don't have purpose, and they find their purpose in like defending America or defending traditions or like, you know, the Bible says that gay people are bad. So like they don't have a purpose. They don't have a hobby. They don't have things to like care about. They don't have like me and you, we care about music. We care about this Marvel stuff. We care about entertainment. We like this shit. So like that's important to us. Like, we're not thinking about like that stuff. A lot of these people, they don't have anything to think about. They don't care about Marvel. They don't care about TV. They don't care about music. They don't care about anything. They just care about like what's the fact that they're doing bad and other people are doing better, and they're like, well, you know, the reason why they're doing better is because you know, the gays are, and it's like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, figure yourself out. When it comes down to it. I think the key is that me and you have done the work on ourselves. I know the one thing that I always said, that one thing that I talked to my boy Dimitri about growing up when we were in high school. I used to talk about this. I always thought this was a really cool metaphor that I had. Right, is like when I was in high school. I wasn't the jock. I wasn't the cool dude. I wasn't the guy that got all the girls. I wasn't that dude, bro. I didn't have no girlfriends in high school. I wanted to be with girls. Trust me. There's a lot of you girls. I love these girls, bro. And I wanted to be with them so bad, but I knew I wasn't that dude, right?
Yeah.
But the thing about the guys that they liked and the guy that I was trying to become was like I compared it to like Fast and Furious or like Need for Speed, right? Or like kind of Cars, which is weird, but it's I'm gonna make this metaphor make sense, right? Okay. So it's like when like let's say you get a street car and like Fast and Furious style, right? You get this like beat up car, like that's you as a person, right? Everyone is this beat up car. A lot of dudes and a lot of people care about the vanity and the outside of the car. They want to make their car look dope, right? They're like, oh, you know, I want to get the repaint. I want to get the flames on it. I'm going to put some neon on it. I'm going to get a spoiler. I'm going to get the hood looking right. I'm going to get some carbon fiber. They make the outside look so fucking dope, but their engine is still that whack-ass engine that sucks that they didn't do any work on, right? Whereas me, I choose to work on the engine. I'm gonna replace the engine. I'm gonna replace everything that goes inside of it. I'm gonna replace the suspension and the engine and put a turbo on it and make it dope. So when it comes to that first race, yeah, we had the same time, we had the same money, but you put all your money into making it look dope. Yeah. I put all the money into making it run better. Yeah. And so when it comes down to the race, who's gonna win? I'm going to win. Yeah, you might look better and people are going to look at you and be like, damn, look at that car. That car is sick. Look, that other car kind of busted, but that car is sick. But when it comes down to the race, my car's going to smoke your car, bro, because I put in the work on the inside and you put on the work on the outside, right? And I think that's a big difference. And that's what I always remembered is like my whole thing, my whole growing up is like, I'm going to work on the inside. I'm going to get my mind right. I'm going to get myself right. I'm going to work on my self-esteem. I'm going to work on all that shit and get my insides right. So when it comes down to it, I'm going to win the race, bro, because that outside stuff, it will come. As I get older, I'll look better. I'll figure out how to get my hair cut better. I'll figure out how to dress better and get my body right and do all that shit. So that way, like, I have it figured out. But I'm 10 years ahead of all these dudes who are just focused on going to the gym every day and getting their body right and figuring this out and figuring that out. It's like, yo, like you guys figured all that shit out, but you guys are still insecure as fuck. Yeah. You guys are all so insecure and you're so unsure of yourself. So whereas I'm so sure of myself and so cool with who I am as a person, bro. I'm my best friend. I can chill on an island by myself for a whole year and be good. Yeah, you guys would drive yourself crazy because you've never dealt with yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's like the best metaphor I could come up with. That's
so funny, man. Because it's the truest thing is like, man, like if you're not insecure, like if you're not secure with who you are, then what are you?
You really, always find problems in other people.
Yeah, and it's like, what are you really doing? Yeah, what are you really doing? And then it goes back to what you were saying, like they really don't have purpose, so they're just kind of like
they don't have purpose. So yeah, they don't have their purpose. They don't find like they're not secure with themselves, so they're trying to find purpose in other things, and they find purpose in like, oh, you know, well, this is the problem with America, or this is what's wrong with things, or oh, the gays are holding us back, or the trans are holding us back, or the blacks are holding us back, or the Mexicans are holding us back. We got to send all the Mexicans back to across the border, and it's like, bro, like chill. Like, when have you ever seen a fucking illegal immigrant in your actual life? Like, you probably don't ever deal with them. When do you see a trans person? You maybe see one trans person every year. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, and what did that person do? Walk past you in the fucking airport and like you're like, oh my god, bro, like it's like, chill the fuck out, bro. Like, who cares, bro? Live your life, do your thing, and fucking stop worrying about other people's shit, bro.
High key, man. High key. The world would be a better place if people just did their own thing, man. And you know what's crazy, bro? Like, I think ever since high school, ever since after high school, I've been so, and this could be bad and this could be good. I've been so selfish with me. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's okay but when you're young, it's okay to be selfish with you, because you have to take the time to figure yourself out before you can dedicate yourself to someone else.
So like I'm like I've been so selfish. What I'm trying to say is like I've been so selfish to where I didn't open myself up to like other people's ideas, like what they believed in or what you know what I mean. Like growing up, like I went to church and my dad was as a pastor, and like he gave me all this, you know what I mean. Like you grow up in church, so you get this church theology, right? So like I grew up high school, went to grew up to college, went to like a Bible school, and now I'm like I'm in theological church things, and then I got so selfish to where I'm like, let me figure this life out like on my own, or not nobody telling me hey man, you know, and it's not bad. Like I'm not saying like I'm like denouncing the faith or like you know what I'm saying. Like I'm just saying like I'm saying like I had to figure it out on my own. I had to figure out who Avery Harden was. And I feel like people don't do that. I feel like people cling on to
identities. They're all trying to find an identity.
Someone else's identity. So you say, let's just say Andrew Tate. Let's just say Donald Trump. Let's just say da 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 da. Like me, like dude, I love Cole. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't hang on to Cole's coattail. Like, Cole is so dope. Like, you know what I mean? Like Cole is so dope. But I'm not a what do you call it? Like
dick rider?
Somebody nah, he cold. I'm not a dick rider, but he cold. Like I rock with Cole. Like I like, you know what I mean, as a rapper, you know what I mean? Like I run
it's
to
okay
the
to
grave,
respect someone and do
but I'm
something
saying
about,
like I don't have his identity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know anybody. Perfect example. I love LeBron. You know I love LeBron. LeBron is my guy. Like, I rock with LeBron. But LeBron isn't my identity. What he does is not Avery Harden. Yeah. And I feel like Andrew Tate, Fresh and Fit, Donald Trump, da-da-da, they are, those people are them. Like, that's who, like, if you see a MAGA dude, they think that they're a variant of Donald Trump. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like they think they're them. And it's
they live like vicariously through these people.
And they don't have their own right mind. They don't think themselves. Like, you know what I mean? They haven't found themselves, so they live through somebody else.
And I get it. Trust me,
I think that's whack.
Yeah, and I get it because, like, for example, like for me, like I grew up an only child with a single mom, right? Like I didn't have a dad that I can really like look up to, that I was like, this is who was supposed to be. I had my stepdad who was like there every once in a while, but not like there all the time. And like I knew he wasn't my dad, so like it wasn't like, you know, I still looked up to him, but like I had to kind of find like influences or like father figures in other people, like Jay-Z. Like I looked up to Jay-Z as if that was like my dad, bro. Like I looked up to him, like, and I wanted to be Jay-Z and I wanted to do all this stuff, but eventually you come to realize, like, bro, I'm not Jay-Z, bro. Like I'm not. Like as much as I want to be Jay-Z, I'm not Jay-Z. You know, I'm Adrian Barone, Adrian Blest, Dre Vinci, whoever the fuck I want to be. Yeah. I'm so and to be honest, I'm still trying to figure it out, bro. I'm 30 years old. I'm about to turn 31, and I still am trying to figure it out. I don't have it figured out. Like I'm still trying to figure it out, but I know I'm not Andrew Tate, and I know I'm not Donald Trump, and I know I'm not these people, and I know that for sure, and I know that I'm smarter than that, better than that.
I feel like you have your own mind. You think you think your way, and I think that was a big thing in 2020. Like a lot of people were like, "Oh, you're this or you're that," and like it because Donald Trump was around, and then the COVID vaccine thing was happening, and people were like, "Oh, you're not thinking for yourself," and da 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 da. Like it was a lot going on in that era. Like, but I feel like you have your own identity. You don't cling on to anybody. Like, I mean, you rock with the MMA, like, you know, you rock with like Marvel,
I mean, I'm a fan. Like, I'm a fan of
but
stuff.
Like, you don't, like, you're not like.
But that's not my identity.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I'm still me. Like,
and I think
if you take everything, all of that stuff away from me, I'm still gonna be me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know I'm comfortable with that. Like, the one thing I always think about too, like one of the reasons that Kat likes me a lot too, and I'll say this about myself, is like, I see a lot of dudes who are like into like streetwear, have to have like the Balenciaga with the blah blah blah, you know, all the stuff, and it's like, bro, I go to Ross and I'll still take your girl, bro. Like I don't care. Like it's a different level of confidence, bro. It's a different level of confidence. I don't need to have my haircut all the time. I don't need to have the chain, or like I'm not wearing a chain. I'm not wearing my watch. I'm not wearing. Sometimes I like to wear that stuff, and yeah, I'll show out. And if I dress like how these dudes dress, I would take all your girls plus some. I'll take Drake's girls, bro. But I don't have that, and I'm okay with that. I don't need that, bro. I don't need it. I'm cool with me, and I just like I'm okay without having the fancy clothes, or the jewelry, or the cars and the stuff. That confidence still exudes, and I can still be the dude.
And I think at the end of the day, I think, like we were just saying, I feel like in order for you to find that, you gotta really be with yourself and not with those people. Like not listening to Andrew Tate all the time, not listening to Donald Trump all the time. Like you gotta really like assess yourself. I feel like you gotta really sit with yourself and be like, who am I?
Yeah,
like,
who am I?
Like what do I stand for? You know what I mean? Like what do I
care about? What do I want?
Yeah.
Like all those things, you got to figure it out, bro. Like that's what life is about, is figuring yourself out, bro. Like I always say, like your brain, your mind, your ego is your best friend and your worst enemy. Yourself is your best friend and your worst enemy at the same time. Everyone knows that. Everyone deals with that. And it's about conquering yourself, bro. And like that's ultimately what it comes down to. So to bring it all back again, fuck all of them. puppy ass motherfuckers, and you know, Kane the Conqueror's coming, and he's gonna show you guys how to be a real man. I'm gonna show you that much. Kane the Conqueror's doing this for love.
Kane the Conqueror, yeah, man. Hey, man, this is a really good episode.
Yeah.
And I wonder if we're gonna keep going like this.
Yeah.
This is
this was good. Yeah, if you guys got to this point, this is great. I'm gonna cut this whole part and put it as its own thing. So I want Fresh and Fit to see it and all them stuff.
Yeah,
bro. Eventually, I would fucking love. My dream would be get to the point that we're actually successful enough that we got on those dudes' radars and they want to like debate us or talk to us and stuff, and I will shut them down, bro. I've seen like Fresh and Fit debate with different dudes and different people and stuff, and like people are so friendly to them and they try to play the game with them and they're like, oh no, I get where you're coming from, but, and it's like, no, I'd be like, no, bro, you're an insecure ass pussy ass little boy, and you need to man up, bro.
It's funny because this is probably a really long episode, but I would say this last thing. It's funny because like if we did go up there and like, you know, as of who we are right now, what they would try to do, and I know this
is
for a
diminish
fact.
us.
Yeah, they'll try to diminish us with their clout and their money. So, for example, we probably don't have the money they have for sure.
Yeah,
we don't have the clout. You know what I mean? We got like 30, 38, 40 of y'all in here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I got probably like 20-something thousand for rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they'll try to come at us for clout and music and money. But guess what? I'm secure in who I am. If music stopped, rap didn't pay the bills anymore, I've done so much in my life that I'm like,
yep, that's how I feel too.
I feel good, man. You know what? I could go back to working at Starbucks.
Yeah, I always say that same thing too.
I'm sorry, man.
Bro.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, if rap, like, you know what I mean? If rap stopped, you know what I mean? If you can't make money online like that, like, you know, if just the money just you couldn't do it if you weren't up anymore. Like, I'm content with what I've done in this world. So there's nothing those dudes can say to me to make me like
less of yourself.
Yeah, like I'd be like, bro, like, okay, like what it was like, yeah, we got 1 million followers. We got $1 million in our bank account. What you got? I'm like, dude, I got happiness.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, I have peace of mind. You know what I mean?
Happiness,
like,
yeah.
I've been to Amsterdam, Thailand, you know what I mean? Australia, the places that I wanted to go. Like, you know what I mean? I've done things in my life. I've sold out shows in other countries. Like, I've done things in my life that I'm content with. And if I don't have 1 million followers, that's crazy that I did that without 1 million followers. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's like I feel like that's what they would do. And I'll be like, bro, like, you okay? Like,
yeah, no, they're not though. That's the problem. They're not.
They be like, yeah, bro, you ain't got no money. I want to talk about us. Yeah, we brought you on our podcast. They be like, but you saw our video though.
Yeah,
you saw our video.
Hey, but I'm gonna go home and watch some Ant-Man, rewatch Ant-Man and WandaVision and shit, and you're gonna go home and cry about it and think about me for the next week and be like, man, he was wrong, bro. He was wrong about me. I know I shouldn't talk.
Try to bag and be like, yeah, them dudes ain't got no money. They going back to their Long Beach house, their house and boys.
Yeah, I got a 1-bedroom apartment. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm happy. I got a bed. I got a place to sleep at night.
I live in a room upstairs in a freaking house, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. Like, I'm content.
Hey, but we still happier than you.
Yeah, like I'm happy with what I have. Like, I'm happy. I said content. That's a bad one. That's a bad word. I'm sorry. I'm happy with what I have. Of course,
I say grateful.
Grateful, yeah, grateful. Of course, I would want to have more, but like,
yeah, of course.
If somebody came at me throwing that in my face, you know what I mean? I don't care.
Okay, I don't care, bro.
I kick it with one of the most successful underground rappers ever, and he's never thrown money ever in my face. You know what I mean? Like I've been around money, bro. Like, I know what it is. Like, so Fresh and Fit, come at us, bro, if you want to.
Fresh and Fit, you motherfuckers. I wish you would.
Academics, bro. I got beef with you, bro. I don't want to fight, but I want to talk.
It's funny because they're gonna be like, they're gonna think that this is all for clout, but it's really just like we just hate your guys' opinions.
Nah, academics is for clout. Academics is for clout. Like, I want to get on from that.
We should have you box. We should have you box.
Like Fresh and Fit, like that's real. But like,
I want to box Fresh and Fit, and you box academics. Yeah, we'll start some Jake Paul shit.
Yeah, let's do it. Hey, hold on. I need to get. Okay, all right. Yo, this is probably. Hold on. Okay, this is the last thing I'm gonna say because I'm gonna cut this like for IG. My fans, if y'all love me, bro, like, I want to fight academics, but like in a boxing match. Like, I don't want to physically hurt him, but like, I want to actually fight him in a boxing match professionally. So
start the campaign.
Yeah, start the campaign, because like I have beef with academics. I don't like him at all. and it's just like he's a bad person. Like he disrespects women. He disrespects the hip hop that I love. He disrespects it, and he's just annoying, bro. Like I used to rock with bro, but like bro is just annoying now. Like he got a little money and he thinks who does he think he is? Matter of fact, like bro, like yeah. Hey, fans of mine, I wanna have a professional boxing match with academics.
We'll make it happen.
I want to do that for the culture because I know a lot of people hate him too.
Yeah, you would make a lot of people happy with that shit.
Let's go, man. Let me knock out academics, bro, because he dodges all the smoke to rappers. So like, you know what I mean? Give an up and coming rapper a chance. If I knock him out, y'all give me a record deal.
You gotta download the album.
If I knock him out,
But oh man, to bring it all back around, I've said that like 4 times, but to bring it all back around, man, like ultimately, like, we are happy with what we have, and I'm happy being able to just watch Marvel and talk to my boy about Marvel and talk to my boy about different things in life, and I'm glad that we're on the same side of all this shit because it's great, you know what I mean? Because I feel like we are on the right side, because I feel like you're a great person, and I know that if I'm thinking the same way as you, I'm like, all right, cool, I'm thinking the right way, you know what I mean? So it's good to know that. But man, to get back to it real quick, we'll just kind of sum it up, but you know, we got a lot of cool shit to look forward to. I know this podcast ran longer because we got all passionate and got all heated about some shit.
Yeah,
but
it's only because Ant-Man's coming out and it's far away.
Yeah. As you can tell, we ain't got a lot of content for Marvel.
Marvel's lacking. So
Marvel's slacking, so we had to pick it up, bro. We had to pick it up the slack. You know what I mean? And you know what's in the news right now, so we had to come through and address it. But man, yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching, man. Like I said, you know, we're gonna keep coming. New year, new us. You're gonna see us a little bit spicier. You know, we've got the fucking flaming hot lays on the table right there, so that might have spiced us up a little bit. But
I can't eat those.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to lose 50 pounds.
Those are just motivation for
Avery.
Avery.
I need, especially now because I'm about to fight academics.
yeah, you gotta get in shape. We're gonna start training Avery when we get in the gym. But yeah, man, thank you guys for watching. Honestly, if you guys fuck with us, you guys know who we are. Adrian Blest, Avery Harden.
Yeah,
and
it's about the
multiverse, and we appreciate you guys for watching.
Share this with a friend.
Share this, man.
Comment, and make sure you subscribe, baby.
Yeah, seriously, all that. What he said.
Let us get bigger than Fresh and Fit.
Yeah, please, man. I want to. Oh my god, I want to fuck them up so bad. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys.
We're gonna make the fights happen.
No, I know. We're gonna be consistent. That's the one thing that I'll let you guys know. We are gonna be consistent. Like, we're gonna keep doing this shit, and you know, it's easy for us. It's fun for us. So we're just gonna keep doing this shit. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time.
Peace.
Yeah, that was good.
That was fire.
That was good as hell.